So he just can't sell enough. So he still got the Husqvarna stuff 20% off till the 23rd.
23rd of December. 2 days before Christmas.
But it's $299 and higher.
$299.99 up's 20% off, and then $299.99 down is going to be 10%. So
can't beat that with a stick. So $1,000 saw is going to cost you $800. I mean, you can't beat that. Right. He is running. He's been hammered pretty hard. He's running a little low. There's some stuff he don't have right now.
There's a few models we're out of, but for the most part, I'm saying about 85% on inventory in good shape.
Like I do know for a fact, he don't have any T540 XP top handle arborist chainsaws. He don't have any of them, but he still got 572s, 372s, plenty of blowers. This is what I just picked up right here. This is the biggest blower that Husqvarna makes. This is a 580. Look at the tube on this bad boy right here. I'm like Tim Allen. That's what I'm talking about. So this is mine right here. I'm about to take it back to the house and use that. But so if you're looking for last minute Christmas gifts, right here, if you got if you hankering for a saw or a trimmer or a mower, or just a whole package deal, right?
Yeah, I mean, we sold a 560X commercial fleet package this morning, which is about $11,000 package. But you know, the customer knew it was a great time to purchase. You know, it's got a 5-year warranty on it. We got the 0% financing, so I mean, you know, it may be December, but people, this is a great time to buy more if you're in the market.
Getting ready for springtime, because I've had so many messages saying my dealer's not offering 20% off, and I'm like, man, this is just kind of this is a dealer by dealer thing when you're gonna do it with your inventory.
It takes a lot of planning if you're gonna set that up, but we've it works best for us this time of the year.
But a cool old school type saw shop. I love coming in here. It's a good place right here on 82 in Northport, Alabama. What's the address here?
3395 McFarland Boulevard. We're 2 blocks east of the Northport Civic Center, City Hall.
Yeah, and go ahead and shout out your phone number too, bro.
It's 205-333-0037.
So call if you're out of town just a little bit, you know, or something like that. Give him a holler if you want to check and make sure that he's got something. If you're looking for a particular saw, in, you know, something in particular, to make sure that he's got it, or he can tell you he does or doesn't, or anything like that. Great opportunity if you're in the market for some of the battery power stuff, you know, because you can stock up on that stuff pretty good. And I mean, like the 20% off, that's pretty massive in this world of in the outdoor equipment like that. And so if you got an opportunity, that's when I was on the fence about wanting to get one that when I came over here and did the sawing and stuff, the open house back in early November, and then I seen he was doing it again or continuing on. And as I texted him, I said, "Is it still going?" He said, "Yeah." So I'm coming over to get a blower. So he got her all fixed up for me. So I'm gonna y'all be seeing me blow stuff around with this thing right here, so that'll be good. Appreciate it there, Bryant.
Thanks.
So I like taking y'all along with me. You probably can't see that, but it's 7:41 at night. I've got let me grab my pack right here. And I think I've got to move 2 cameras here. I like to kind of keep camera. Yeah, I got an extra strap right there. I got one that needs a new strap on it. So I'm gonna move 2 cameras. I'm gonna top off some corn because it's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to start raining here in a little bit, and if it rains, it'll rain us out tomorrow. Well, I say tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, and then I'll hunt all day if it does that. I got a feeder that I got to adjust a little bit. I'm waiting on one to run out of corn where I can adjust the motor on it a little bit. because I can't do it with corn in it. And I'm gonna see if it's out, and I gotta move the camera on it too. So I'm gonna let y'all hang with me while I do it. I've got 6 bags of corn in here too in the back of the Ranger. I got my Dremel, and also I'm gonna change, rotate out 1 battery on the camera too. Get that done while we're in here. The way that I do this, it doesn't affect the deer at all or anything, and it's just they're used to it, me coming in and out, and it just works. It works well for me to do it like this right here. So let's get in here. Oh, and so one other thing, I have left my truck sitting halfway in the road right here behind the gate. So if somebody turns in, the first thing they're gonna see is a reflection from my truck, and it's probably gonna scare the heck out of them. But that's by design, so that'll be good. So this is one of my feeders here. We're gonna top it all the way off right here too. See that camera? There's a camera right there. I'm gonna move it to this tree right here. It's where I'm about to put it at, and give me a different vantage point. And it's trying to rain too, so we got to get this going. So this one here has a car battery on it, and actually that's one of the batteries I just took out of my truck here not too long ago. So I'm gonna move this camera from this tree here to that tree over there. So this is the feeder that I need out right here, and it's not quite out yet. Let's run it here, make it run. Okay. Boy, that gun hurts when it hits you right there now. Let's see. Yeah, dadgummit, I don't know whether to go ahead, because it's still running. Let's see. We'll make it run again. We're gonna get away from it this time. That thing's brutal, man. That thing there don't play when it comes on. I mean, it gets with the program. That's one of the things that I really like about these is the timer and everything's up here in the feed box there, and it's not underneath it. So that the only thing underneath it is the motor and the spinner. But what's happening is this right here needs to be slotted where the motor goes over that way a little bit more, because it's too far this way. It's running and working. I had to adjust on it earlier. It's running and working, which is fine. I may just leave it like it is for now and come back in another day or two. I think that's what I'll do. What I was going to do is where them bolts come up through there, I was going to undo them, move the motor down a little bit, give me enough room. I was going to take a Dremel and punch in that way just a little bit where I get over there. So I think I'll just leave it alone. So you see the corn on the ground. This is another feeder here. I think the old coons have been trying their best to get in that thing, and it just ain't working out too well for them. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and top this one off. I got 2 more bags there in the Ranger, and I'll put both of them in here. Let me look at the timer. Let's see, 8:35 p.m., which is, that's correct. It's all right. I've got it feeding twice a day, all of mine twice a day, and putting out 10 seconds at a time they feed. All right, so it's rained, just a good steady rain all night long. And it's Wednesday morning, the night after we moved some cameras, top the feeders back off. We're gonna head on in here and set because we're not gonna work today. It's just how logging is around here. The ground that we have, once it gets just wet like this, it don't hold up real good. Even like a gravel road like this right here, if you run a truck on it, it would eventually go down with you. So let's go chase some deer. Y'all are gonna get a bonus video today. So the sale over there at Northport Power Equipment goes to the 23rd of December, which is next Wednesday. And man, if you're in the area and you need something last minute, like I said in the video there, you know, for husband, boyfriend, something like that, you can go by there and see Brian or Keith, and they'll fix you up. Got the pit boss going for tonight. I'm gonna cook some stuff on it tonight. We're just waiting on Jill to get home in a little bit, but I'm going ahead and got her plugged up and got her rolling here to get her warmed up and ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna work on the video with Tim Ard tonight. He's a chainsaw trainer over in Georgia. He lives over there around Rome, and he has trained over 70,000 people in the years that he has been doing it. That's what he does for a living. Got together with him. We went through a lot of history. He used to work for Steel, and then he worked for Husqvarna. He's still currently training now today. So it's a very interesting video. I noticed I've got quite a few friends who are in the Northeast up there, and one of them this morning sent me a picture there, the snow against his door, his front door, and he said it was about 16 or 18 inches deep. It looked like it was more than 2 foot deep to me. They had a bunch of snowing up there, so I feel for you guys and girls who live up there in the Northeast. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with that too much down here, because that would drive me nuts. But we still don't have my loader, the grapple back yet on it. The C-frame came in yesterday afternoon, which was Wednesday afternoon, and I got they were supposed to start tearing it down today and start back working on it. So I would imagine it'll probably be probably early this next week before we get my loader back going. But there's some other things with my loader that we're gonna have to do here for much more longer anyhow. It's gonna have to be done to it, just different maintenance projects because of the amount of hours that it's got on it. So we're making do with the 437. The thing with the C-frame, it come from up there in Littleton, New Hampshire, where Rotobeck's factory is up there. And, you know, that's a pretty good sized chunk of steel, so it has to be truck freighted down, and you know, it takes a little while to get that stuff. And then the grapple has to be completely torn apart. I mean, completely torn apart to swap that thing out. So while they got it apart, we're going to put new hoses on both sides of the cylinders and get that done while they got it apart. And because I got some that's about to bust, I got another one that's about leaking. So while we got it all apart, opened up, we're going to go ahead and swap the hoses. Also on the rotator manifold on it, it's the same rotator manifold, has never been packed in over 20,200 hours. So we're going to repack it too while we've got the manifold out. We're going to go ahead and strip it apart and pack it. So it's not a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of thing, this you know, done real quickly or anything like that. It is over at the Warrior Tractor over there. It's where it's at in Northport, Alabama. That is who is doing it. And also too, I didn't talk to him this afternoon, the pin boss and one of the tongs, it could have messed it up some too. We'll see when they pull it out, if it's going to have to be cut out and another pin boss put in it. So it's just one of those things, a lot of hours on the machine, and that's just par for course on it. And so we'll get that fixed up, and it'll be, once we get it done, it'll be all good to go. So we'll work Friday, which is tomorrow, and then we'll be off Saturday because they're talking about rain again here Saturday. And then this next week, which is Christmas week, we're just going to run Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because we got the mill schedule out today, and that looks like that's going. We were probably going to work, if we could, work Thursday till, you know, lunch or so, with it being Christmas Eve. But it looks like the mills are going to go ahead and take the day off for that Thursday. So hopefully everything goes well tonight and I can get the video out with Tim R. This is going to be a very difficult video to do because it's very long, and I had somebody else filming for me too, so I've actually got 2 cameras going throughout the video, so I'm going to try to mix and match it together. And there's about to be some pretty cool stuff coming out. It'll be at the end of the Tim R video that I'll put in there. So hope all y'all doing good, getting ready for Christmas. Gonna be a lot different this year with this COVID stuff. So we'll catch y'all later. If you didn't see the video today with Taco logging, or go check it out. It's a good video with Rick and him over there and the guys over there. Good stuff. The views are going crazy on that thing. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.